they all were born in different years. We have born years, but not necessarily in the same order. But the date and month of birth of all these persons are same. Date is same for all the persons. Month is also same for all the 7 persons. But year is different. The calculation is done with respect to present year 2021 and assuming months and date to be same as per 2021 and their born years as well. Right. So first let us collect born years in the order. Born years as 1951, then after 1956, next 1964, next ఏంటండి 1972, 1986, 1994, 2001. Now we have collected born years in order. Now let us calculate ages of the persons with respect to current year, present year, that is 2021. In order to get ages, 2021 minus 2001 is 20. So one of the person's age will be 20, and then we have difference as 7 years. 20 plus 7 is 27, and then we have difference as 8 years, 35, and then we have difference as 14, 49, and then we have difference as 8, 57, and then difference is again 8, 65, and then difference is 5, that is 70. These are ages of all the persons. Next, P's age in multiples of 5, not born year. P's age is in multiples of 5. Hence, P's age may be 20, that is 5 multiple, and then 35, and then 65, 70. All these are multiples of 5 with respect to ages. Next, then after the difference of age between J and M is double. Difference is double the difference between age of K and L. So whatever the ages difference is there between J and M, J and M ages difference, that is double 2 times of difference between ages of K and L. Whatever the difference between ages of K and L is there, for example if it is X, double of that number will be the ages difference between J and M. Difference between J and M is double the difference between K and L. K and L difference ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో దానికి డబుల్ డిఫరెన్స్ అనేది ఏజెస్లో J and M కి కావాలి. Let us calculate after reading the data. Next, L was born in the even number of year. So it is related to born year. L was born in the even number of year other than first and last. All these years are even numbers years only. Simply L must born in the year even number, nothing but L cannot be possible here. L cannot be possible here. Other than these, remaining all years are even number years only. And the next one, M is younger than J. M is younger than J. With respect to J and M, it is clear that M is younger than J. Younger than J, nothing but below to J, we need to place M. P is not the oldest person. P is not the oldest person, so you cannot place P here. And the next one, age of O is, that is equal to double the age of one of the person. There will be one person if I double that person's age, then I'll be getting O's age. If I consider that person as 20, double of 20, 40 is not there. Double of 27, 54 is not there. Double of 35, 70. So I don't have to double 49 because we don't have any number more than 70. So this person's age will be 35. Double of that, if that 35 is 70, then O's age is 70 here. Age of O is exactly double. O ane wala age double avali than the one whose age is about 35. Right. So now this is the given data, and in order to confirm this solution, we have only two conditions left over. That's it. We have only two more conditions. Now first let us calculate age differences between K and L. Whatever the difference is there, to with respect to that difference, double is there between J and M. So for example, if I calculate these two positions, here difference is 7 double 14, 7 double 14, so that JM differences will be 14. So here we have 49, 35 as differences. We have one of the possibilities as KL, but we know that L is not possible here. When L is not possible here, K, L, difference between K and L is 7, double of that is 14, 49, 35 difference is 14. We don't have any some other possibilities to get difference as 14. That means, and M is younger than J, it is the place of M, it is the place of J, and P's age should be multiple of 5, hence it is P and then remaining letter. This is one of the possibilities with respect to direct calculation. Next, after that, if I want to think about some other possibilities, for example, 35, 27 difference is 8, 8 double is 16, 8 double is 16, so that JM difference should be 16. Do you have any numbers representing 16 difference? Do you have any numbers representing 16 difference? Yes. So that is here KL. If I take a difference between K and L as 8, K, L, K, L. After finishing that, difference between J and M has to be 16. So in order to get 16 and M is younger than J, it will be the place of M and then it is the place for J. Possible or not possible? Possible. And P's age should be multiples of 20. Remaining numbers, we have 57 and 20. Multiples of those nothing but we need to place P. P. And the remaining letter will be fixed here. Valid or invalid? Valid or invalid this solution? How can you prove it as invalid one? K and L? Oh, if these positions are not fixed directly, you can grant that this is eliminated. Is that the logic of elimination? No. So here there must be one condition that is proving that P's age is multiple of 5 but not youngest. But not youngest, then P will be eliminated from here. Then it will be the final solution. That must be added. Okay, right. You can't eliminate in this logic. K and L fix అవ్వలేదు కాబట్టి పాసిబిలిటీనే ఎలిమినేట్ చేసేంత పెద్దోళ్ళం కాదు మనం. Condition has to be mentioned that P's age is multiple of 5 but not youngest. Next, #71. Each of 6 friends has different weight. We have 7 persons, 6 persons with respect to weights. J is heavier than L but lighter than M. J is heavier than L, so that means J is above to L, but nothing but J is lighter than M, so it is the place for M. I is lighter than only H. I is lighter, baruvu takkuva undali than only H. Then I will be heavier than remaining all. So I is lighter than only H. I will be heavier than remaining 4 persons as well. Next, L is not the lightest. When L is not the lightest, so you cannot place L here. Other than this position, to place M and J, M, J and L, this is the same order like M, J and then L. Next, M weighs 60 kgs. So M's weight is clear that 60 kgs. H weighs 70 kgs. That is maximum as well. Whose weight could possibly be 50? 50 is less than 60, less than M. Then available options here, I is not possible, H is not possible, M is also not possible. Among these options, possibly we have only J, that is option 4. Next, if cannot be determined is presented, then also J. If L is also presented in your option, we have 2 possible answers. As possible weight for 50, then you will go for cannot be determined. But ఇక్కడ డెఫినెట్ ఆన్సర్ ఏం అడగట్లేదు, మీరు కెనాట్ బి డిటర్మైన్డ్ పిక్ చేయడానికి. దే ఆర్ ఆస్కింగ్ ఫర్ పాసిబుల్ ఆన్సర్ ఇట్ సెల్ఫ్. నెక్స్ట్, విచ్ ఆఫ్ ది ఫాలోయింగ్ వెయిట్స్ కరెక్ట్లీ రిప్రజెంట్స్ పాసిబుల్ వెయిట్ ఆఫ్ ఐ? Possible weight of I more than 60, less than 70. We have only third option, that is 65. Next, 73. If 2 is subtracted from each odd digit in the number 6, 2, 5, 3, 4, 7, the condition says that 2 is subtracted from each odd digit. First let us choose odd digit. Here 5 is an odd digit. 5 minus 2, 3. 3 minus 2, 1. 7 minus 2, 5. And 2 is added to each even digit. For every even we need to add up 2 here. Then 6 plus 2, 8. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. Then which of the following digit is repeated in the digit so formed? Do you have any digit which is repeating here? No, option 5. None of the digits are getting repeated here. Next, 74 onwards. 8 persons, their names are from B to I, lives on 8-story building with the ground floor being numbered 1 and next floor is numbered 2 and so on. And so on, like a topmost floor will be numbered 8. Okay, so topmost floor will be numbered 8, that is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then after, they have their birthday date on August, May, September, November, July, December, June and October, but not necessarily in the same order. Let us take clarity that what are the months that they have given us properly. We have 8 persons and the least month looks May here. May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. We have months right from May to December here. May to December. Okay, before to May you should not consider months. Next, B lives on even number floor. B lives on even number floor above 4th floor. Above 4th floor we have 6 and 8. Maybe B is here on 6th floor, maybe B is here on 8th floor. While reading the question, you must be careful in reading the question. You should have reading skills. That means while reading the data you must be careful whether the condition is talking about floors or months, born months. మంత్స్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నారా, ఫ్లోర్స్ గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నారా, జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండకపోతే ఇబ్బందులు వస్తాయండి. ఓకే రైట్. సో బి లివ్స్ ఆన్ ఈవెన్ నెంబర్ ఫ్లోర్ అబౌవ్ ఫోర్త్. అబౌవ్ ఫోర్ నథింగ్ బట్ 6 and 8. 2 people live goes for floors, born goes for months. 2 people live between the floors on which B and the one who was born in July. So there are 2 floors between B and July. Left side possibility 1, 2. Maybe July is here. Next 1, 2. But we don't have any place for July. About to be 1, 2. So it is the place for July. The next one, 4 people lives between the floors of D and G. D lives on even number floor above G. So wherever G is there, above to G we need to fix D, and D is on even number floor. It is clear that 4 people lives between DG. 1, 2, 3, 4 people between D and G. Right. So if D is an even number floor, even below odd, even odd, even odd. So it is confirmed that G will be on odd number floor. If at all G is on first floor, after leaving 4 people, 4 floors, can you place D here? No, which means G must be an odd number floor, but it is not first floor. Then G must be on definitely third floor. After leaving 4 floors, we need to fix D. D is on 8th floor, which is even number floor. Left side possibility, if G is on first floor, after leaving 1, 2, 3, 4, D will be on 6th floor, which is an even number. If I place G on 3rd floor, 8th floor is not possible to fix for a D, which means that both D and G are fixed in both the possibilities. Right. The next condition here, the person who was born in May lives on odd number floor above the one who born in July. Above July but below B. Above July, below B, we need to place May, and that is an odd number floor. Below B, above July, right side possibility, we have only 5th floor to fix May. Next, above July, nothing but 6, 7, 8. Below B, nothing but 6 and 7. Between these two, odd number floor, nothing but 7th floor for May. The next one, number of people living between the one who born in July and B is 2 more. That is 2 more than number of persons between the one who born in May and D. May and D. So it is talking about floors only exactly, right? Number of people living between July and B. Number of people living between July and B. So let me have clarity over this one. That is number of floors, number of people living between July and B. Whatever the number of people are there living between July and B, that is 2 more plus 2 than number of persons between the one who was born in May and D. May and D. So if I want to use this condition here, first let us calculate the number of persons living between July and B. How many persons are living between July and B? Right. In the left side possibility also, number of persons living between July and B is 2. In both the possibilities we have 2. Right hand side we have plus 2. If that comes to left hand side, that becomes minus 2. 2 minus 2 is 0, which means number of people living between May and D must be number of people. They are talking about living itself. Number of people living between July and B is 2 more than persons between the one who born in May and D. So జూలైకి బీకి మధ్యలో ఎంతమంది పర్సన్స్ అయితే నివసిస్తున్నారో లివింగ్, దట్ ఈస్ 2 more than నంబర్ ఆఫ్ పర్సన్స్ బిట్వీన్. ఈ బిట్వీన్ దేనికంటే లివింగ్కే, బిట్వీన్ మే అండ్ డి. సో రైట్ హ్యాండ్ సైడ్ పాసిబిలిటీ అకార్డింగ్ టు దిస్ కండిషన్, యాజ్ దేర్ ఆర్ 2 persons between July and B in both the possibilities, then 0 plus 2 is only you are getting 2. That means in between May and D you should not get any person, but right side possibility between May and D you are getting 2 persons, but May ki D ke madhyalo persons undakudadu. By that reason it is eliminated here. Next, between May and D left side possibility there is no person, which is nothing but 0 persons. Is it clear? Right. The next condition here, C was not born in May. So already we fixed May, but C was not born in May, so you cannot place C here. And the next condition, as many people live between the one who born in June and October, same as between the one who born in May and person C. So same annaru kabatti again they are talking about living itself. So as many people live between June and October, whatever the number of persons are there between June and October, same, that is equal to number of persons between May and C. So here we have total 4 elements. Out of 4 elements in my arrangement I have fixed only one element, that is May. Total 4 different elements ఉన్నప్పుడు వినండి, టోటల్ 4 different elements ఉన్నప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ 3 elements ఫిక్స్ అయి ఉంటే యూ కెన్ ఫిక్స్ 1 element. If total sometimes same element may be repeated, for example if it is October, now you will be getting June, October and C. Total there will be 3 elements. 3 elements అనేవి మనం ఫిక్స్ చేయాలి అంటే ఆల్రెడీ 2 elements ఫిక్స్ అయి ఉంటే యూ కెన్ ఫిక్స్ అవుట్ రిమైనింగ్ ఎలిమెంట్. అంటే యూ కెన్ ఫిక్స్ ఓన్లీ 1 element ఎవ్రీ టైమ్. కాబట్టి 4 elements గురించి మాట్లాడాలి అంటే ఆల్రెడీ 3 elements ఫిక్స్ అయి ఉండాలి, 4th element యూ కెన్ ఫిక్స్ ఇట్. అదే కండిషన్లో 3 elements గురించి మాట్లాడుతున్నట్లయితే 2 elements ఆల్రెడీ ఫిక్స్ అయి ఉండాలి, సో దట్ యూ కెన్ ఫిక్స్ 3rd element. బట్ in my answer only May has been fixed, remaining June, October, C have not fixed. Kabatti we'll move on to the next condition here. The person who was born in June lives on one of the floors above the one who born in October. So October lo evaraithe unnaro above we need to fix June. The next one, yeah, above the person who was born in June lives on one of the floors above October and lives and nothing but June lives on even number floor below 8th floor but not 4th floor. Below 8th floor nothing but 6, 4, 2, but not 4th floor nothing but that may be 6 or 2. So the person who born in June may be on 6th floor or it can be on 2nd floor as well. 6th floor or 2nd floor as well. The next condition here, H lives on odd floor immediately above E. So wherever E is there immediately above to E, we need to fix a H, and H is on odd floor. Next, 4 people live between the one who born in December and November. 4 people live between December and November, and the next condition is talking about like the one who born in December lives one of the floors above November. One of the floors above November we need to place December, and in between them we need to place only 4 floors. And the next condition here, C lives immediately above I. So wherever I is there immediately above to I, C is required. E was not born in August. E was not born in August. Next, number of persons born between D and October is less than 3. D and October is less than 3. So number of persons born between D and October is less than 3. So here you know that you have months as clearly right from May, June, July, August, September, October, November and December. These are in months. And what is the last condition that is talking about? Number of persons born between D and October is less than 3. October is here. Between D and October, it must be less than 3. If you place D here, number of persons will be 4, which is more than 3. So D cannot be possible here. If D is here, you are getting 3. But it is said that less than 3. You cannot place D in the month of May and June. You may place D here, or remaining possibilities are also there. Yes or no? Right. So now in order to fix the solution here, still you are getting two possibilities. So let us talk about the possibilities here. Right. So where are we getting two possibilities here? They are with respect to HICI. HECI. So B 8th floor, May, next D, and then after we have July, and then we have G. Now H must be an odd number floor. Immediately below to H we need to fix E. If H is on third floor, immediately below that E is required. Next, H is an odd number floor, immediately below to that E is required. Next, then after I immediately above C is required. I immediately above nothing but we have 3 places, but immediately above, if it is I, immediately above to I C is required. Immediately above to I C is required. The letters are given right from B to I. The letter which is missing letter here is F. Right. So now CI is completed, HE is completed, but E is not in the month of August. Right. So this has been used. Now let us talk about this condition here. Number of persons between May and C. Now we have fixed C here. Number of persons living between May and C. Here we have only 1. Yes, there is only 1 between May and C. Between June and October also there should be only 1. Now if I fix June on June should be either 6th floor or 2nd floor. If I fix June at 2nd floor, 1 gap, can you have October here? No, which means that June should not be in the month on the 2nd floor. June anedi definitely 6th floor undali. 1 gap between June and October, so it is the place for October. Right side possibility, June and October, May, C. Right, so in between May and C, 8. So May is in 7th floor, C is in 3rd floor. In between them we have only 3 floors. As we have 3 floors, between June and October also you need to get only 3 floors. If June is here, below October, it is not possible. Yes or no? Yes. Then definitely June must be on 6th floor. After 3 gaps, we need to place October. Now we have used this condition. Now there is already a condition that 4 floors between December and November. December is about to November. Look at right side possibility. If I fix December here, 4 floors are required. 1, 2, 3, 4. November possible or not possible? Possible. If you fix December here, do you have any place for November? No. Then definitely December should be on 8th floor, and then it is the place for November here. Left side possibility looks same positions here. If you place December here, 4 floors, 1 2 3 floors, and then it is the place for November. It is the place for November. And remaining condition which is left over here is E is not in the month of August. When it is not in the month of August, G must be in the month of August. Remaining month which is missing here is September, I think. Next, right side possibility. Here it is not August, then it must be August and then September. How to eliminate this possibility now? Last condition is there, that is the number of persons who are born between D and October is less than 3. By that already we have discussed that D is not in the month of June. But in the right side possibility, I think this condition must not be related to born. Then only you can validate this one, because in both the possibilities you are getting June for a D, but it is getting violated. So by that reason, small change, that is number of persons live between D and October is less than 3. D and October which is less than 3. But right side possibility, you got October on second floor, D on sixth floor. Between them you have 3, but it is given you that less than 3. So it is eliminated, it is our answer. But anyways, you must be getting clarity over how to read the condition if it is related to floors and it is related to born months. So ఇక్కడ మనకి born తీసుకున్నట్లయితే డెఫినెట్లీ ఆన్సర్ వచ్చే అవకాశం లేదు. యూ నీడ్ టు టేక్ లీవ్స్. Next, $79, right? We have question related to inequalities. B to O is required. Here it is clear that O equal to H. Then I can replace H with O. Now it will be B greater than O. Here also they gave you B greater than O itself. Perfectly one is true. Next, O equal to M. It is O and then it is M. Clearly H equal to M. If it is H equal to M, I can replace H with M. Again O equal to M. This is also true. Next. So here we have 5, 2, 6, 3, 1, 8, 7. Now, if each odd digit in the number is substituted with by the next higher digit. Next higher digit nothing but plus 1 itself. Odd plus 1, that means 5 plus 1 or 5 next number, that is 6. 3 next number 4, 1 next number 2, 7 next number 8. And each even digit is substituted by the previous lower digit. So 2 minus 1, 1, 6 previous number 5, 8 previous number 7, and the digits so obtained are rearranged in ascending order. Ascending order nothing but lowest number to highest number. Then which of the following will be third digit from the left after rearrangement? When you write the numbers into ascending order, you write the numbers into from lowest to highest. From left end usually we get lowest number. Third from left nothing but third lowest digit is required. First lowest digit is 1. Second lowest digit is 2. Third lowest digit is 4, option 2. Answer for option 2. Next. Arun started walking towards the south. For example, here we have a person named Arun. Yes, Arun is going to start walking from here. That will be starting point for Arun. After walking for 60 meters, which direction? He started already walking towards south here. So After walking towards south for 60 meters, he took a right turn. When the person is traveling, here you need to take Arun's right, not your right. When the person is traveling towards south, right nothing but this is right, and walk for 40 meters. 40. He then took a right turn and walked for 120. Right nothing but this is right, 120. Out of 120, 60 is completed as it is 60. But to make 60 into 120, extra 60 more meters is required. He again took a right turn. When the person is traveling towards north, right is this one. Again took a right turn and walked for 40 meters. As it is 40 meters, same distance is given to us. Then starting point and ending point will be on same line. How far and in which direction was he from starting point? From starting point, direction is north, distance is 60 meters north from starting point. Starting point nundi answer cheyali. From starting point north, distance is 60 north, option 2. Next, again we have inequalities. T equal to P. Yes, we have P is here, T is here. T equal to Q. I can replace Q with T. Then T equal to P. 1 is true. Next to Q equal to M. Q equal to M. M ki pakkana equal రావాలంటున్నారు. బట్ స్టేట్మెంట్లో M కి పక్కన ఈక్వల్ లేదు. ఇట్ ఈస్ రాంగ్. నెక్స్ట్, R greater than M. R greater than M. Here common letter is P. Now R greater than P, but from P to M, P less than M, we have opposite symbols. When there are opposite symbols, we call the conclusion as wrong. Next, Q equal to R. Just try to understand here. P equal to Q, then you can say that it is Q less than R. When it is Q less than R, can you say that Q equal to R? No. Again it is wrong. Neither nor. Next, A is towards east of C. Wherever C is there, it is given that east of C. But how many meters east, that is not mentioned. Anyways, A is east of C. East of C, we need to place A. Next, K is towards north of A. North of A, K is required. Next, R is towards south of K. When R is towards south of K అంటే ఇలా రాయాలి, బోర్డు ఉన్నంత వరకు సౌతే. R is towards south of K. Maybe R is here, or you may place R at south of A as well. Then towards which direction is R with respect to C? From C, we don't know the clarity over position of R, hence the answer is data inadequate, option 4. Data inadequate, option 4. Next, how is now written in that code language? Train has arrived now. Now she has power. Common words are has now, and right side common numbers 1357, 3737. So we need to decode now. Common words lone now undi. My answer will be 37 in between. Power cause high. Here we don't have any word between has and now. ఇక్కడ ఏం లేదు కాబట్టి ఆన్సర్ ఈజ్ ఐదర్ 3 or 7, ఆప్షన్ 3. Next, which of the following expressions will be true? Which of the following option is true if the given expression is true? So P equal to R. From statement you will be getting P greater than R, but they gave you P equal to R. I can say that first option is false. Next, T greater than R is from T to R, that is T greater than R. In conclusion also they gave you T greater than R, that is only true. Next, if the expression are true, if these are true, which of the following conclusion will be definitely false? Which of the following conclusion will be definitely false? Of course, these are three statements. As it is r equal to v, I can replace r with v if required. Next, p greater than q. P greater than q, nothing but q less than p only. I can place here q less than p for the flow. Now we need to check out which of the following option is false. Right. So it is q less than v. From q to v also less than. That means from statement you are getting q less than v. Same is given in conclusion. I can conclude it as true. But they are asking about false. Second one, v greater than p. But between p and v, you are getting p less than v in this statement. And here also they gave you p less than v. From statement you are getting p less than v. In conclusion also they gave you p less than v. These both are true here. But we need to derive false one, q less than r. So when it is q less than r, try to understand from r, that will be r greater than p. From r, that will be r greater than p. From p, that will be p greater than q. Then from r to q, that will be r greater than q. Here also they gave you r greater than q. This is also true. But we need to derive the false one. S equal to v. So it is s equal to r equal to v. From this you can get s equal to v as true. Then none of the given conclusions are false. Next, in a row of boys facing north, in a row we have boys and they are facing north as well. A is 16th from left end. For example, here we have a row and it is clear that A is 16th from left end. For example, A is here, A is 16th from left end and C is 16th from right end. If I want to write C, I have two possibilities. A is 16th from left end and it is clear that C is 16th from right end. Maybe C is here, so C is 16th from right end. If I take C here, it is purely my assumption. Yes, C is on right of A. Maybe C can be on left of A as well. On 16th from right end. We have two possibilities so far. Yeah. C is 16th from right end. B, who sits fourth to the right of A. B, who sits fourth to the right of A. Anyways, right of A we need to fix B. Comma is nothing but B is fifth to the left of C. B is to the left of C and B is to the right of A as well. That means, shall I place B here? No, it is clear that B is on the right of A. But if I want to place B on right of A, then this condition will be violated. By that reason, second possibility will be eliminated. Then definitely B has to be fixed here, so that the condition here, B who is fourth to the right of A, from left end up to A we have 16th place, fourth to the right of A nothing but I need to add 4 more places to reach B. 16 plus 4 is 20, 20 nothing but B's place from left end is 20. B's place from left end is 20. Right, then after B who is fourth to the right of A comma is, B is fifth to the left of C. Left of C, fifth to the left of C. Try to understand, from right end up to C we have 16. Left of C nothing but ఆ 16 అనే నంబర్ ఇంకా ఇంక్రీజ్ అవ్వాలి అంటే ప్లస్ చేయాలి. 16 plus 5 21. So same position from the right end we are getting 21. And the question is that how many boys are there? If I want to count total number of boys, I just need to know about one position's rank from either ends. If I know one position rank from left end and right end, then I can find out total. I know this position rank from only left end. but we don't know from right end. We know this positions rank from right end, but we don't know from left end. But we know this positions rank from either end. That is, from left end we have it as 20, from right end we have 21. To get the total, 20 plus 21 minus 1 is required. 20 plus 21 is 40. 20 plus 21 is 41, minus 1 40. Next, there are 8 engineering students J, K, L, M, N, O, P and Q who have to submit the project in the month of March, June, August and November. We have only 4 months, but not necessarily in the same order. In each month, the project will be submitted on the dates either 10th or 17th of the given month. Okay. So let me write the months in the same order. That is March. March after we have June. After June, as per the data, August. And then November. And in every month seminar will be held on either 10th or 17th. March 10th, March 17, June 10, June 17, August 10, August 17, November 10, November 17. When I go for number of days, usually March gets 31, June 30, August 31. In November you will be getting only 30 days. Next. Right now the first condition starts here. J will submit the project on 17th of any one of the given months, but not in March. Other than March 17th, nothing but we have 3 places. J may be on June 17th, or J may be on August 17th, or J may be on November 17 as well. We have 3 chances. Next one, only one student will submit the project between J and Q. Only one between J and Q. One, it is the place for Q. One between J and Q. If J is here, in starting itself we are getting more number of possibilities. తీసుకోవాల్సిందే. One between J and Q. When one between J and Q is there here, maybe Q is here, or you may place Q here also. One between J and Q. One between J and Q for the same place. If J is here, one between J and Q possibilities. మనం ఏం కష్టపడలా, వచ్చిన పాసిబిలిటీస్ తీసుకున్నాం అంతే. అలా పాసిబిలిటీస్ తీసుకుంటే మన ఆస్తులు అరిగిపోవు, టైం కూడా వేస్ట్ అవ్వదు. The next condition here, 3 students will submit the project between Q and K. 3 students will submit the project between Q and K. In first possibility 1, 2, we don't have any place for K. 1, 2, 3. 3 students between Q and K. 1, 2, 3. It is the place for K. 1, 2, 3. This is the place for K. 3 students between Q and K. Next 1, 2, 3. There is no place for K. 1, 2, 3. Here it is K. 1, 2, 3. It is the place for K. 3 students between Q and K. Next, 2 students will submit the project between K and P. 2 students between K and P. First possibility, we cannot place P as above 2K. 2 students between K and P, so it is the place for P. 1, 2, we cannot place P as below 2K, so 2 students between K and P. Next possibility, 2 students between K and P. 1, 2, maybe P is here. 1, 2, maybe P is here also. That is again P1, P2. Next, 2 students between K and P. 1, 2, it is the place for P. Next, right side possibility 1, we cannot place P. 1, 2, it is the place for P. 2 students between K and P. In every possibility, P is fixed except this possibility. And the next one, one student will submit the project between L and M. L will submit the project before M. L will submit the project before M. One between L and M. Yes, one between L and M. L and M will be at alternative places. Let us start making alternative places right from first possibility. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, but alternative places nothing but these are the two places, and L it is the place for M. Next possibility 1, 2, 3, 4. Among these four alternative places nothing but these two, one between L and M. As P is not fixed here, then clearly L and M will not be fixed. Let's make it noted here, one between L and M. Next, in this possibility 1, 2, 3, and then fourth one, L and M at alternative places, they are the places. Next, right side, last possibility 1, 2, 3, and then fourth one, we need to have alternative places L and M. In every possibility, L and M positions are same so far. And the next one, N will not submit the project on 17. We have only two dates, 10 and 17. N is not on 17. If N is not on 17, for sure N submits the project on 10th. So, in the first possibility to fix N, we have only two dates. So then N is fixed here. Next possibility, one is 10, other one is 17. So N is fixed here. As we have not fixed L and M, N cannot be fixed so far. Next, N another 10th, it is 17. So we need to fix N here. In these two dates, one is 17, but we need to fix N here. And the next condition here, there are as many as student will submit the project between L and J as between J and N. L, J, J, N means we have only 3 letters. When you have 3 letters and it is given a same number of persons between them, then I can conclude that common letter is J, that J will be between L and N. J will be exactly between L and N. J will be exactly between L and N. Now let us verify the possibilities one by one. Right, so here J is already fixed here, L is fixed here, N is fixed here. Do you have same number of persons, or J is between L and N is required? Ikkada 2 persons, ikkada 2 persons, valid or not? Valid. Next, here we have J, L, N. Is J exactly between L and N? No. Hence, this possibility is eliminated. Next, J is between L and N as per the data. So, if J is here, try to understand one point here. J ekkadaithe untundo, J ki one side N undali, other side L undali. J is between N and L ante, J ki one side N undali, other side L undali. Right? So, then in this possibility, J ki one side L, other side N ni place cheyali ante, one side ikkade kada immediate place ఖాళీగా ఉంది. Yes or no? Yes. Then ఆ place లో at one place I need to place L, other side we need to place N. But L and M is required. Can you place M here? No. Then if you interchange N and L, again after L one place gap we need to fix M. But anyways we are unable to place them, by that reason it is eliminated. Next, here we have J, L, N. Is J exactly between L and N in this possibility? No, this is also eliminated. Next, J is here, so it is eliminated now. J is exactly between L and N as per the data. So whatever the first possibility is there, this is the final answer. Next, 94. Each of 6 students gets different marks in SBI PO preliminary exam. Out of 100 marks, they are going to get different marks. only 2 students get less marks than F. Whatever the marks for F is there, less than F, only 2 persons are required. We have total 6 persons. Less than F, you need to get only 2 persons. Then more than F, remaining 3 persons are required. So it shows that the one who is getting least marks, and it shows the one who is getting highest marks, maximum marks. Next, E gets more marks than G. Comparatively G, E gets more marks than G, but nothing but E gets less marks than B. Next, B does not get highest marks. This is not the place for B. B does not get highest marks, but these are 4 places, but we have only 3 letters here. Next, D gets less marks than G. D gets less marks than G. Now simply we can arrange B, E, G, D in the same order. If it is not the place for B, below to B we need to get 3 letters. So B, E, G and then D. The next one, the student who got second highest marks gets 80 marks. Second highest nothing but B only, and B gets definitely 80 marks. Then the questions option making. If the addition of marks of B and F, addition of marks of B and F is 140, then what may be the marks of E? So already B is 80, to make addition as 140, F's marks will be 60. Then they are asking about the possible marks of E, more than 60, less than 80, that is 70, option 1. Who among the following gets second lowest marks? Second lowest marks is by G, option 5. Next, S, R, Q, P, D, C, B and A, so 8 letters, are seated in a straight line facing north. There are 8 members, they are facing to north direction as well. All have different ages. As we have 8 persons, we have 8 different ages as well, but not necessarily in the same order. Luckily the ages have been arranged into ascending order, so you don't have to rewrite them in order to know about lowest and highest ages, right? So R sits extreme right end of the line. R sits at extreme right end of the line. That means we have 2 possibilities. Extreme end of the line. So we have 2 possibilities, not right end. Extreme end of the line. R may be at left end of the line. We have total 8 persons. If R is at left end, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. R may be at right end of the line. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, thereafter, three people sit between R and 41 years old. 1, 2, 3, and then we need to place 41 years old. So this is the place. 1, 2, 3. Then we need to place the one whose age is about 41. Next, 48 years old sits second to the left of C. C's second left should be 48 years old. First left, second left is 48 years old. C sits right of 41, but not immediate. C sits right of 41, but not immediate. So when 41 is here, right of 41, we have 3 places. Shall I place C here? No, because C is right of 41, but not immediate right. So C cannot be possible there. If C is here, C's second left is 48, but C's second left 48 is not possible. So it is the final place for C. C's first left, second left 48 is required. Next, other other possibility, C must be on right of 41, but not immediate right, so C cannot be possible. If C is here, second left of C 48 is not possible, so it is the place for C. First left, second left is by 48. Right. The next condition here, Two persons sit between 48 years old and P. 2 between 48 and P. 2 between, we don't have any place for P. 2 between 48 and P. So it is the place for P. Next, 2 between 48 and P. So P's place is not there. 2 between 48 and P. So it is the place for P. The next one, 3 persons sit between 51 and Q. Q sits right of 51. So wherever 51 is there, right of 51 we need to fix Q. Q sits right of 51, but in between them we need to get 3 places. Next, then after, neither R nor P are 51 years old. 51 years old are not R and P. The immediate neighbors of P is 5 years. Immediate neighbor of P is 5 years. That is some other condition here, right? So let us verify the positions of 51. But first of all, 51 ని ప్లేస్ చేయాలంటే 1 2 3 4 4 ప్లేసెస్ వదిలేసాక రైట్ సైడ్ నుంచి మనం 51 ప్లేస్ చేయాలమ్మా. 1 2 3 4. By leaving these 4 places, let us verify 51 one by one. If I place 51 here, after placing 3 places, can you place Q here? No. Then 51 is not possible there. Then P is not of 51 as well. R is not of 51 as well. Then to place 51, this is the only place left over. After 51, by leaving 3 places, we need to fix Q. Next, same 1 2 3 4. After leaving 4 places, we need to fix 51. So then to place 51, we have 3 places, but P is not of 51. Then if I place 51 here, after leaving 3 places, Q is required, but already C is there, so Q is not there. Then 51 cannot be possible at that place. Then it is the place for 51. After leaving 3 places, then Q is required. Right. The next condition, the immediate the difference ages of neighbors of P is 5. Neighbors of P difference is 5 years. Already one neighbor is 51. 51 plus or minus 5 is required. Plus or minus 5. 51 minus 5. 46. P's neighbors is difference is 46. Sorry, difference is 5. Then 46. 51 minus 5. 46. 51 plus 5. 56. Then after 51 minus 5. 46. 51 plus 5. 56. So the difference between neighbors of P's ages is 5. And the next condition here, oldest is not neighbor of P. Oldest is not neighbor of P. Among these ages, 56 is oldest, but oldest is not neighbor of P, which means that the one whose age is 56 is not possible. If it is not 56, obviously 46. And the next condition here, oldest is not neighbor of P. P is neither youngest nor oldest. P cannot be oldest and youngest. P's age is not. Oldest is 56. So P's age is not 56 and is not youngest as well. P is not 39 also. And the next condition says that D sits immediate right of 56 years old. There will be a person whose age is 56. Immediate right of 56 is by D. Next, more than 5 persons sitting between 56 and 44. More than 5 persons between 56 and 44. There is a person whose age is 56. There is another person whose age is 44. In between 56 and 44. That means these are 2 persons. One person's age is 56, other person age is 44. These are 2 persons. But in between these 2, there should be persons more than 5. In our question, total we have only 8 persons. Out of 8, if I subtract these 2, 8 minus 2 will be 6 members. Maximum there can be 6 members between 56 and 44 years, that 6 is more than 5 itself. That means I can place only more than 5 as 6 members between 56 and 44, not more than 6. 6కి ఎక్కువ అయ్యే అవకాశం లేదు, ఎందుకంటే 7 మెంబర్స్ని పెట్టామనుకోండి, 7 + 2 9 మెంబర్స్ రావాలి. వీ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ఎనీ 9 మెంబర్స్. అండ్ దేర్ ఈస్ వన్ మోర్ లాజిక్ యాజ్ వెల్. In between 56 and 44, there are 6 members, nothing but both 56 aged person and 44 aged person will be at extreme end. In second possibility, the one whose age is 51 is at extreme end, but we need to get either 56 or 44. But when 51 is here, you can place one number at extreme end, but other number is not possible. By that reason, second possibility has been eliminated. Next, 56 must be at extreme end, that may be a left end or right end. If I place it at right end, immediate right of 56 is by D. If 56 on right end, immediate right of 56, it is not possible. 56 అనేది ఎండ్లోనే ఉండాలి, 56కి రైట్లో D ఉండాలి, అంటే 56 రైట్ ఎండ్లో ఉండదు. కాబట్టి 56 అనేది డెఫినెట్లీ లెఫ్ట్ ఎండ్లో ఉండాలి, ఇమీడియట్ రైట్లో D, అండ్ దెన్ 44 ఈజ్ రిక్వైర్డ్, అండ్ దెన్ 44. Next condition here, S sits second to the right of B. Second right nothing but alternative places. S sits second to the right of B. If B is here, second right is not possible, so it is the place for B. B's second right is by S. Right, so everything is confirmed except P's age. P's age cannot be 39. If it is not 39, obviously S's age will be 39. Then remaining one more age is required for P, that is 42.